Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Train Fever. My name, of course, is Potato. In the last episode, holy cow, we got the train highways a-going, didn't we? Oh my goodness, I'm super happy with the fact that we've now got some awesome 4 lanes of track, I guess you could say. I'm super happy that we've got that set up, and actually, believe it or not, we're actually getting a couple of passengers, you know, we're not getting tons that are wanting to go to Sidmouth or Congleton, but we're not doing too badly at all, and especially at this station as well, we are doing pretty darned well. If we take a quick look at finances, we can see, well, we're losing quite a lot of money. Also, why are we losing so much money on the Great Bridge of Kirkby now? Do people like going to Chorley and then to Kirkby? There's a lot of passengers for the Great Bridge of Kirkby. So what's the problem? That's 30 passengers. Yeah, why are we having so much of an issue getting passengers for this Great Bridge of Kirkby? Should be plenty of passengers, I think. What? Yeah, you've got 10. We could probably do with getting rid of 1 train, I guess. Because our money is not that great, honestly. We invested in quite a lot of infrastructure for this area. Right over here, you know, a lot of infrastructure, you know, tunnels and stuff, and just track, and just the general business. Not to mention all of the trains that we bought to go on these new tracks, you know, so that is quite a substantial investment that we've made. So I think we could probably try and economize on the tracks that are losing a fair bit of money. Why are we losing money on the shitty Sidmouth line now? This used to be super popular. We should not be losing money on the shitty Sidmouth line. My god. Looks like we might have to get rid of a couple of trains. Les Vichura is really not making very much money. Great Bridge of Kirkby. I think we should probably sell all vehicles, perhaps, and then replace it with a newer one, maybe? No, I'm gonna... Where are you? You're over here. You've got 1 passenger, alright? You should go to depot. You've got 12 passengers, you've got 7 passengers, and you've got 24 passengers. Alright, you head to the depot, and fingers crossed we'll be able to... You're not in a depot yet, buddy. Why is it telling me that you're in a depot? Because that's a lie. Neither of you guys are in depots. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, well at least we know that we're gonna perhaps, you know, save a little bit of money in Chorley. Not in Chorley, in Kirkby. That's the one. On the Great Wall of Kirkby, we want to save a little bit of money. And, not the Great Wall of Kirkby. The Great Bridge of Kirkby. I was thinking, you know, Great Wall of Kirkby just doesn't sound good. But there we go. Any other routes that we're losing a major amount of money on? The Tunneler. The Tunneler is one of those routes that I honestly don't think is ever going to make us money, to be honest. It takes 2 passengers. I mean, yeah, doesn't really ever stand the chance of making money, I don't think. But it's really strange why people don't want to go from Whitby all the way to bloody Congleton. Is there, like, no relatives or anything over there? Like, you know, once in a while you want to visit your relatives in Congleton, and you're coming from Whitby over here. Why don't you just go that way? Is it shorter, perhaps, to go up to Chorley and then round? I don't know, but certainly the introduction of, you know, Chorley as a city has probably messed around with a heck of a lot of routes and timings for the routes. So the Whitby one there, 14 passengers. There's a lot of passengers waiting at these stations, actually. You know, so 56 in Chorley altogether. That is not unimpressive at all, I'll have you know. Alright, what else? Les Vichura, Les Great Wall, which is the route to Woburn from Chorley, is actually making us a decent amount of money. Great Wall of Whitby is consistently good. Great Bridge of Kirkby, we are trying to stem the flow of money that is just exiting from it. And then the shitty Sidmouth line. Shitty Sidmouth line should never not be in profit, I don't think. We might have to sell one train, but that should be about it. You're not at your depot yet. You are at the depot. I think, in all honesty, we should probably just sell you. I really think that that is the correct course of action. You know, it's been good. It has been good. But we'll sell you. We'll get a little bit of extra money. And we can be pretty happy about that. And you are taking your sweet time in getting to a depot, aren't you? Holy shit, you really are. My god, this is going to take about 3/4 of a century. Well, no matter. That's, you know, give him a good send-off. You're not carrying any passengers because, you know, it gets rid of your passengers as soon as I decide to send you to a depot. In other news, we are still waiting for the finances to complete this bridge, this massive lake bridge that we've been talking about for a long time, actually. Like, this has been one of the first things that we started talking about when we were like, oh, Sidmouth to Kirkby, we need to get a bridge set up as soon as possible. But we really just haven't. We haven't at all. And I don't know if that's really a good thing or a bad thing, but hey ho, that's the way that it is. So I think we may need another train on Old Faithful, but I don't quite know. 25 passengers on the Less Great Wall. That's not that bad, actually. I think Old Faithful's got 2 trains already, so okay, we should be fine with 2 trains. I don't think we need to add any more infrastructure to that. I want to say infrastructure, I mean trains. I don't think we need to add any more trains. So why are we losing money? We really shouldn't be. We really shouldn't be. The Great Bridge of Kirkby is just costing us so much dosh, apparently. Which is kind of a little bit unbelievable. Here's an idea. A real chore, which is the route to Congleton? Yeah, the route to Congleton. It's very expensive, and I doubt that it's carrying many passengers. Oh shit, it's totally carrying loads of passengers. Why are we losing money then? How are we losing money? A real chore. Yeah, we shouldn't be losing money on this. A real chore. That's 7 passengers waiting there. You know, that's a good full load. And what about over this side? A real chore. 11 passengers. I don't think that the passenger numbers are bad enough to be losing money. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, have you arrived at your depot yet? No, you're still going. You're still going for your bloody depot. Okay, well that's fine. Oh well, yeah, I'm thinking that, you know, we can't keep this same massive peripheral network up. We've got to make savings somehow, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna try and you know, just cut off some of the less profitable trains, because for a long time the only way to get from Woburn to Kirkby was via, well, a road, I guess, if you wanted the road to... In fact, is there even a road? Yeah, okay, so there is a big country road that takes you all the way from Kirkby to Woburn. But I imagine that would have taken about 16 years to actually get from Woburn to Kirkby. So, since the introduction of our train route, we've really helped out, you know, transport links around the region. And I think that we should be happy about that. You know, even if we don't get any tangible benefit from being a nice guy, I feel it's still nice. It's still nice. Alright. So it turns out that a real chore is still losing us money. But honestly, I think that it'll become profitable. I really do. I am very hopeful. I don't think we need a second train, though. I think a second train might be a little bit too much. But, you know, finances they're pretty tight at the moment, to be honest. They really are. Unfortunately. And that sucks ass, because I'd love to be spending a little bit more dosh right now. I mean, maybe Chorley was the straw that broke the camel's back. I do not know. We're losing a little bit of money on Bussy, but that's fine. Oh, we're up to 1.2 million. Oh shit. good stuff's happening. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to keep an eye on all of the stuff that is going on, but Great Bridge of Kirkby, it's sort of losing less money, but still losing a lot of money. So you're coming over here. I think maybe we need to update you and make you a better train, because you kind of do take like 15 fucking years to get from one place to another. However, Great Bridge of Kirkby, you have got 20 passengers. 20 passengers is massively disappointing. What I think we might actually end up doing is just pausing you. Right, we'll end up stopping you. There we go. We'll put it in 3 times speed. And we'll wait until this train gets to like over here or somewhere. So we've got, you know, two separate halves being catered for at once. And also it just allows a couple more passengers for the Great Wall of Kirkby to build up. And, or not the Great Wall of Kirkby. Potato, it is the Great Bridge of Kirkby. The Great Bridge! But there's really not that much demand. Like, there really isn't. Is there much demand in Kirkby? For the Great Bridge of Kirkby? There's really not. You know what? Let's send you to a depot. Let's send a couple of trains to the depot. Let's just get rid of them. I don't think we need them. I really do not. I think 1 train might actually be enough to cover the demand for this entire line. Maybe 1 train is even too generous. I mean, there's a little bit of demand at this end, but Great Bridge of Kirkby, 9 passengers, that really doesn't cut it, I'm afraid. And there's not even a single passenger over here that wants to go to Woburn. That is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable. That is crazy. Unless there's like a quicker way of doing it. If we... No, I don't know if there is a quicker way of doing it. Yeah, literally 0 demand. Entirely 0 demand. That is unfrickin' believable. Let's go in. Let's sell all of our stupid trains. What are you doing? Heading for a depot. Okay, you're gonna go in here, up there. Okay. Fair enough, whatever. No, wait, what? Where is this train? You're all the way over here. Oh, well, whatever. You're getting sold. Not very much money for selling that train, unfortunately, but... You know, that's the sad reality of the situation, I suppose, isn't it? These are old trains. Very old, slow trains. That kind of suck. You know, they were really cheap. They were really good for a time, but now, you know, they're not. And, you know, we've got the Litra S and the NSB Co 2B. And now we just, coincidentally indeed, do we have to... Is that a tram? That might be a tram. Oh, no, it's not. It's here. This is a steam locomotive with wooden housing used for passenger service. Sweet. That is awesome. Cool. I like it. Only 2 were manufactured, and a few years later they got dismantled. Oh no, that's a real shame. It seems that they're a nice little interesting concept. Quite cheap to run. Lifespan of 50 years. Not much tractive effort. Or whatever the heck you call it. Oh, you do call it tractive effort. Alright, it seems that we've managed to stem the flow a little bit. We're still going to be losing shit tons of money for the Great Bridge of Kirkby. But I honestly think that that's going to be fine. Like, I'm not too worried about it. The Great Wall of Whitby line. What the heck is happening over here, guys? Why are we not making money over here? Are we going to need to cut back on one of our trains? The Whitby Wonder. I think people probably just want to go to Chorley. Like, Chorley is this unexplored Garden of Eden, you know? With a population that is probably rising very fast, actually. I would imagine that it probably is, yeah. So it used to be around Congleton level, but I think it very well may be speeding up. Train 1 has reached its lifetime. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Interesting. So it seems that just people want to all go to Chorley. I mean, in fairness, right? All of the trains that run into Chorley are like the newest of the new. They are really, really nice new trains that all run to Chorley. So if I was going to get a passenger service and I had money was no object, then yeah, of course. I'm totally going to go to Chorley because you get the, you know, the latest in luxury, I guess. Great Bridge of Kirkby might not be working because it's taking such a long time. Now, I paused a little bit earlier in the video. Like, I was saying something and I paused because I was, like, having a little think. Like, could we, theoretically, could we run, like, a track? Oh, my God. All the way under here. And connect it up, you know, somewhere over here. And that creates an issue over there. Whatever. You know, it's certainly possible. Would that theoretically speed up the Kirkby to Woburn journey? Like, would it actually do that? If so, is it really worth it? And I'm thinking that no, it's probably not worth it doing that, because let's face it, it's not a hugely profitable route as is, and I don't want to spend, you know, 3 million or whatever trying to make it profitable. You know, just throwing money down a black hole is not a good investment strategy, folks. I'll tell you that for free. It's not a good investment strategy. Oh, that looks like a couple of new trams and the Opel Blitz. Awesome, I like it a lot. And apparently, just like that, we've managed to solve not all of our financial difficulties, but a vast majority of them have sort of been wrapped up. Great Bridge of Kirkby is... How many passengers do we actually have? We've got none. Got no passengers. 0 passengers. 0 flippin' passengers. And I would bet that on the Great Bridge of Kirkby there is 0 passengers. Alright, you just need to head to a depot. Will be sold on arrival. It's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming, but we've always had difficulties. You know, we always have had difficulties with the Kirkby-Woburn route. You know, the Great Bridge of Kirkby. It was a great name for a route. It really, really was. But we've always had difficulties with that route, and I think that it is probably time to get rid of the services along the Great Bridge of Kirkby route. We're still going to keep the route because, you know, people might one day want to see a little bit of a revival of the Great Bridge of Kirkby route. But for now, I don't think it's profitable. We're just compoundly, you know, losing money year upon year upon year upon year upon year upon year. And that sucks ass. So, you know what? We're going to do the responsible thing. We're going to sell it off, and we're going to say goodbye to the Great Bridge of Kirkby, which kind of sucks. It makes me feel very, very sad. Old Faithful making us 1.2 million. Less Great Wall making us 747,000. What the fuck? Why are these new Chorley routes making so much money? I honestly did not think that would be the case. It's been a while since we've checked up on our little transport train. Our goods transport train, should I say. You got wood, carrying 40 wood. Ah. Okay, we have a little problem. We have a little problem. You need to head to the depot a second. I'm gonna upgrade this train to be a very, very big train, actually. Because I think that it can carry a heck of a lot more wood than it currently is. And there's a lot of wood that is coming out of here. Yeah. Yeah, so 92 wood is actually stored at that station. And we're going to try and make a train that can carry, maybe not 92 wood, but a good amount of wood. And it's worth noting that this line is actually making us a shit ton of money. Like, it really, really is. It's making us a lot of dosh. Sell the locomotive, buy trains. Let's get a big DSB Litra S. The biggest of the big. Now, the state car? I think the state car is exactly what we need. 15k. Seems to be no difference in this apart from running costs. Alright, and then resume. Let's put it in. Alright, this is going to be a very, very long train. So, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. We might have to make adjustments to the station. I don't know how fast this train is going to be able to go. You turn around. Head back this way. You head to Whitby Transfer. That's the one. Okay, so this can hold 88 wood. Holy cow. This is going to be a lot of wood. That's impressive. That is very, very impressive indeed. I think this is going to help out, actually. Now, tell me one thing. Do we have... What is the route like for this line? Full load. Okay, that's good. It's full load. I was going to make sure that, that the train actually waits at the station. Just to make sure that it does get a full load. And it looks like we're transporting these logs at a much, much faster rate. I want to see how much money we get from this, actually, because this is not a small amount of product that we're going to get here. Of product. When I say product, I mean cash. And they're going to turn this wood into product. 1.15 million. Well, we are in the wrong business of transporting passengers, folks. I can tell you that for free. That is ridiculous money. That is insane. And meanwhile, we've already got 30 wood set up over here. Oh my goodness. It's going so great. Unfortunately, we did have to get rid of the Great Bridge of Kirkby route. But you know what? On to better and bigger things. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. Until next time, folks. Bye.